Hey guys, welcome back again to Tales of Berseria. When we last left off, we were basically doing the Omega Elixir for Vidal. We actually kind of discovered some few things along the way. That bit by bit, that Vidal's disease was actually the 12-year sickness. The same type of sickness that actually Velvet's brother had. Back when 3 years ago, was it? Obviously part of the origins of Laphicet's disease, and we actually managed to rescue Vidal in time by obviously acquiring all the recipes for the Omega Elixir. We kind of met obviously Vidal's father along the way. That he too was chasing the ingredients of the Omega Elixir. And now we are going to be continuing on with basically the rest of the side quest that we have to do. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, let's see. We do have the Norman part, which I think we're going to do. But before we actually do it, I actually want to check with Magilou's Menagerie. So let's go and check that out. So let's get to the world map. So I'm pretty sure that's where one of the Norman places are. I'm pretty sure, yeah. No, that's where the demon who we need to go. Sword again. Is it in Stonebury? Oh, we might as well go to Stonebury because there's a town that we haven't been. Stonebury, there we go. And then we head down to see what's down there. Alright, Stonebury. Let's see how they're doing. We got the materials and the men, so let's improve our defenses and build a stock of weapons. Yeah, that's Stonebury's pioneer spirit.
The chickens lay a lot of eggs today. Fresh eggs are so nice and warm. Only they make me feel good.
Well, the chickens are doing their part, so we humans have to do ours too.
Demon blight or no demon blight, I have to take care of the crops. We need to eat after all.
I guess they're really normal people here. They kind of, prioritize of doing their thing, I guess.
Do we have any news from the capital? We heard nothing, which is very distressing. Well, No, actually, I do not want to hear it. I can't handle more bad news at a time like this.
Well, you just stay calm.
I still have a long way to go before I perfect my new drink, but I did discover something useful already. If you steep the radish bells in barley wine, the poison is denatured, leaving behind a hearty flavor.
Sounds like snake wine.
Exactly. That's where I got the idea.
So, can I get a taste of your new concoction?
Don't tell me I have to wait 50 years for this one, too.
I just started brewing it up. It should be ready after the summer, but my intuition is telling me to let it sit for 4 years.
In that case, we'll come back next autumn. Make sure to save enough for 2.
Nah, 2 won't be enough. I want to treat the whole crew. How much can you make by then?
I've already prepped 3 large barrels. If I push, I could probably ready another 7.
Great, make them. I'll pay for all 7, and we'll split 5 barrels in the autumn.
What? And we'll come for the other 2 in 4 years' time. Right, Eisen?
No, we'll only take 1 more. The last one is yours to sell as the town's specialty.
Oh, thank you. I'll make sure it's delicious. Looking forward to it.
Alright, that's actually cool. Next fall, we'll have to feast with the finest spirits. Now I have something to live for. Whether 5 years down the line or 50, this village will still be here, so don't you worry. Stoneberry won't fall to demon blight. Why do you keep your feelings in check? Let's pick this chest up.
She had the idea to build a great bell tower and make it the symbol of our town. We'll make the tower out of stone, tall and proud. Then we'll hang the biggest bell in the land here. The wind whistling down from the mountains will carry the sound far, far away. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah, it sounds great. Where are you going to quarry the stone?
The stone we get from the mountains near here is dense and smooth. Perfect for constructing buildings with.
You know your rocks.
When I was deciding on where and what to farm here, I spent a lot of time researching the nearby geology.
Not only does she have the knowledge, she has a great logical mind. She's been a terrific help in getting this plan off the ground.
And he's got the good ideas, but he tends to leap before he looks. Since I don't get flashes of insight like he does, he's given me all sorts of ideas for improving my farm.
Now we're trying to find the perfect metal for the bell.
The metals and their ratios used when casting the bell will change its sound dramatically, right?
That's right. We're testing all sorts of alloys, trying to find one that produces a smooth, pleasing sound.
I hope you can find a sound that will soothe the hearts of those both near and far.
Alright. Once the bell is ready, let's get married. We'll have our own very own fairy tale. Sorry. We have our very own... Okay. I don't know why I say own 2 times. We'll have our own very... Again? Seriously? We'll have our very own fairy tale wedding. Wow, I can't believe it took me that long to say it.
What? For real? We're not being filmed, are we? If you really mean it, then... Yes, a 1,000 times yes.
Oh, there we go. I'm running for mayor when the village gets big enough. There'll be a big plaza in the middle of the village and they'll name it after me. Just imagine. Laston Square.
Hello. We were hoping we could put on a comedy act here.
Sure, but who's your partner?
Me.
I'm going to be honest. I think you'll be the worst of any of them.
You just underestimate me. I have my own sense of humor. Just act like we're both aboard the Von Altia.
I already have a bad feeling about this. All right, you can play the strong, forceful type, and I'll be the dumb, slow one who...
No. I want to play the dumb character.
Oh
Are
no.
you sure you can handle that?
I'll have everyone dying from laughter the way only a Reaper can.
I don't think
Why,
I
he's-
like where this is going.
Yo, I just so determined.
Hi there, we're your friendly comedy duo, Death by Laughter.
Magic Kazam!
Huh? He just stole my line.
Thank you all for coming here to see us today. Now, when you think of Rakugo, you of course think of classic characters like Hatsuan, Kuma-san, Oya-san, and there's the neighborhood retiree, and Yotaro the fool who...
Don't tell me he's
Whoa, 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 hold it! What are you rambling on about?
Does it matter? I'm just trying to get a feel for the audience. Every comedian does it.
Not anymore. Speed is key nowadays. Speed! You need to be snappy and get straight to the point.
Well, I object. Comedy that forgets the old classics has no future.
What's old is tired. Comedy is always evolving. It has to.
You must be some new wave type then.
Did you just click your tongue at me?
No.
You totally did! I heard that! I'm the leader here, and don't you forget it! If you respect comedy, then respect my authority!
Sorry.
Alright, as long as you understand. Now, what are you thinking of doing today?
I was thinking of maybe imitating a clock.
Cut that out! I can't take this anymore, you're impossible!
Oh my god, Eisen.
It's been a while since I worked so hard.
We really tried to practice so the jokes would land. How do you think it went?
Your jokes were okay, I suppose. But your partner was so intimidating. Whew. I couldn't laugh.
Huh?
Can't say I'm surprised.
Obviously, Aizen. I took another hard look at your material, and your partner is still scary. It's Aizen. I can't believe he took voluntary to be the dumb type. Skateboard powers.
This time of year comes around, I can't help but think back on that terrible accident.
Can you tell us about it?
This was all quite a long time ago, but a carriage transporting suspects to a heresy trial fell down a ravine. I was the one who first found them, and let me tell you, it was a nasty sight.
Oh,
Damn.
right. I remember hearing about this.
Well, these were people who'd made a killing running dodgy shows, so their luck might have just caught up with them.
Did anybody survive? Apparently not. But I heard there was one body they never found.
Right. She was a girl they'd made a part of their show. I heard they really abused her and forced her to work for them. I hope she managed to escape, but I don't know.
There were rumors that a strange spirit saved her life. As if anyone could believe a story like that.
Yeah, I heard that too. But the crash happened in the deep mountainside wilderness. It's much more likely that she was eaten by a beast. I'm surprised you know so much about it. It happened when I was still young.
Exactly how old are you, Magilou?
Oh.
As old as my tongue and a little older than my teeth. From your reaction, I can at least tell you're not my age.
I mean, Aaron, you're the one to talk to. Like, seriously. Let's pick this up. Did I give anything? I feel like those are like important details to know, I guess. Like, maybe, oh, wait, what?
That's 3 Nordals collected
Oh!
and 1 to go.
Right.
Usually that turtle shows up right about now. What gives? Turtles, loiters, embroiders?
The Turtles is late because he's taking too much time getting a new design for his robe?
I knew you could follow along, my dear little oyster.
Should we wait for him a bit longer? I'm sure your sister's reply has to be arriving soon.
I don't write her those letters expecting to get a reply. They're more like an apology for not coming home to see her.
But you can't go home because of the Reaper's curse, right? So why do you need to send letters and gifts?
Soon after I left, my sister wrote me a letter. She said, I don't care if it's dangerous. I want to be with you. Maybe the old me, once I realized there was no fixing this curse, would have gone home prepared to do everything in my power to protect her. But I'm not the old me. Haven't been since I met Ifrit and his crew.
I understand. You found your place on that ship. Even if you lifted the curse, you wouldn't move back home. Do you think your sister knows that?
I haven't told her directly, but I'm sure she's realized it. She's smart, and she's empathetic. That's why she never sends me a reply.
You mean because she respects that you've chosen your way of life?
That's probably how she sees it, yes. But understanding does not preclude loneliness. I think she doesn't reply as a way of showing that she disapproves.
And you keep on sending those letters by way of atonement.
I don't think it's anything so noble as that, but sure. You're probably not too far off the mark.
A brother writing letters knowing he'll never get a reply. And a sister waiting for a brother she knows will never come home.
You two make it so damn complicated. Just talk it out face to face and make up already. It's not that hard. At least the person you care about is still alive.
Velvet.
Are we done here? Let's go.
Damn. Can't say that that was a hard note for Velvet there. Let's see what's in here. We lost contact with both the army and the abbey. Something huge must be going down. Luckily, Stoneberry can provide for herself. We'll shore up the defenses and manage somehow. Right. We're in this together. I'm glad you were with us. Well, Stoneberry is doing alright. Apart that they do not know what's going on outside of the world. Oh my god. Circuit. Oh my. Wow. Okay. That's a cool looking demon. I'm pretty sure that's the demon we need to get rid of. So that would be okay. Let's check on the map. So we're done there, but I actually want to check what's down south. It's literally the only place I haven't been, so might as well. To think about it, I still have a lot more to do right after beating the game, so we're still gonna be for a while with Tales before switching to another game. Which the more the merrier. Can't get enough with this game. Oh, be careful. I almost got hit by a bee. Alright, let's see what's in here. It's a cave. Maybe we, probably going here. Maybe I can get a way to get in. What's this about? There's a nest full of fog demons in there. I can allow ordinary citizens to pass. Oh, okay. Samal Grotto, Den of Demons. Ooh. I guess this is a future thing, so we might as well just, I guess, move on. So the next Menagerie is down at South Gan, so let's might as well do that. Yeah. Which was Renit, I think. No, this is the wrong place. Use salt. Send you salt. Could you just teleport me right at the docks? Alright, so... it was the upstairs. I don't believe I missed this from last time. Was it on the inn? No, in tavern. The tavern's at the other side. Alright. We might as well. We do need to go to Aria Village as well, because now that we've done Eleanor's side quest, that place is more than open. So meanwhile we're here, we might as well do that. See some wine. So the Menagerie, it's right here.
We were hoping to put on a comedy routine. Any way you can fit us in?
I can, but folks in Ysolt are picky when it comes to comedy. You'd better know what you're doing.
I love a good challenge.
It's Rockro.
You actually feel like helping out?
Believe it or not, I've always been interested in theater. I thought it would be good for building courage.
I think you have enough courage already, but for now I think we should set your sights low. I'll do most of the talking, you just respond to me and follow along.
Okay, but if you start giving me some jabs, am I permitted to counterattack?
As long as it's not with your sword. That's not exactly reassuring.
Let's get going, Magilou. We've got a show to do.
Oh boy, I'm not sure about this one. Hi there! We're Magilou and Rokuro, a wild, rough and tumble pair! Magikazam! The weather's so nice in Ysolt, isn't it? Especially the sea breeze. Speaking of which...
Sea breezes are bad for swords. If you don't keep them polished, the salt will rust them.
I suppose that's good advice for any sword enthusiasts out there. But anyway, doesn't the air make you want to eat seafood? Ah, sashimi, fresh boiled fish on the shore, seafood bowls. So many kinds look so delicious, but...
And fillets, too. You can't forget those. Takes true mastery to be able to use a blade so finely. Every creature, not just fish, has delicious spots that make for perfect cuts if you know where to find them.
That's kind of gross, but okay. Some seafood that tastes good looks downright weird, you know? You've got octopuses, you've got swordfish, you've got...
Swordfish! Now, if there's one fish out there I'd love to duel at least once, it's that one for sure.
You know there's not much I can do with these sudden wild tangents, right?
No. You see, I was just making a gag about how I'm a swordsman, so a swordfish would be like my rival, you get it?
Oh, just shut up.
Okay.
So you've got octopuses, swordfish, you've got those freaky deep-sea anglerfish. Some say the more bizarre-looking the fish, the better its taste. Maybe it's true. I love pufferfish, and they're really weird, round-shaped.
Speaking of round animals, I once met this round-looking guy named Armadillon. I'd never seen anyone so round before or even since.
I can't take it anymore! You're a nightmare to work with!
Magilou can't seem to find the right...
Yeah, well, I feel like our material could have been better. What's your take on it?
I'll just say one thing. If nothing else, your partner was a convincing fool. I don't think he had to act much.
You think so?
No, you're just a free spirit nobody can hope to control. Your attention, please! I've tabulated the results and I've come to the conclusion that you're all hopelessly unfunny!
I'm sorry.
I don't really care how it went, but when you put it that way, I get a little pissed off.
Anyway, that's why I'll be teaming up with Bienfu to take on Magilou.
Works for me! I'm ready when you are, Miss Magilou! Which bit are you gonna do? Your specialty, Cat Emperor? Or the surefire automaton assault?
Neither. We need brute force to win, so I'm going with Elysian Thunder!
Which means that when things are at their peak, we're gonna hit the audience with lots of thunder, right?
Right! Thunder in the form of relentless ad-libbing, as much as we can possibly handle!
Okay! I'll scout out some local material we can use for our opening warm-up, too!
Great! You do that!
You two are really in sync.
Couldn't you two just have teamed up from the start?
It's almost like the whole thing was an elaborate joke just so she could have this punchline.
Yes.
Well, now with that settled, let's make our way to Logres and meet up with Magilou.
Magilou and Rokuro. That's an act that could go downhill fast.
Well, we might as well head there. Logres. Let's go to Logres. Where is it? There you go. Warp to Logres. Alright. Capital we go. Alright. Surprise us.
Showtime, Magilou! Come out and face me, preferably unprepared.
Magilou isn't doing any shows right now.
Why not? Did she get scared when she heard that Bienfu and I were teaming up?
No. Magilou and her teacher had a big fight. From what I've heard, it sounds like she's run away from home.
Do you know what happened?
She just kept going on about how she wanted a break from practicing.
So, she's young. She probably just wants to go out and have some fun.
Preposterous! If she takes even one day off, it takes 3 to get her back in form.
Even so, shouldn't you at least hear her out?
All I've done is hear her out. She mentioned something about wanting to go to the Zamal Grotto, but I wouldn't have any...
Did you say Zamal Grotto? That place is a nest of vicious demons.
That's where we went.
Vicious demons, you say? If Magilou really went there, then victory could end up being mine by default.
This isn't a joking matter. We have to go look for Magilou.
My precious Lulu.
Well, let's go and search for her.
Small Grotto is a den of demons, and Magilou was headed there. We need to call the Abbey for help.
Lulu, why would she go to such a dangerous place? Oh, might as well go there. That's where we were. Alright, I guess we go back to Stonebury. So now we head to the same one. See, this is what happens when I play. Once I go to explore places, like, okay, I can tell that this is for later. I do the actual current side quest that I've been thinking. It's like, you don't remember that place that it kind of told you it was blocked off? Yeah, this is the mission. This is the exact same mission. It's like, okay. I wish I could have known that sooner. But it always happens to me. It's ridiculous. For that reason, I shouldn't explore much. All right, let's go into the grotto. What?
There's our little runaway. Everyone's pinning their hopes on you, Magilou. Don't worry, Magilou's here to help. When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive.
Oh wow.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Ready to feel the How very unlikely. What happened?
Thank you. Ouch. Ouch. What the heck is going on here? Alright, let's try that again. At least I know what I need to do.
Everyone's pinning their hopes on you, Magilou. Don't worry, Magilou's here to help.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! Tremble and shake!
It's gonna get you! It's gonna get you!
Pressure!
Let's go! Ready to feel the burn?
Don't land!
No. Oh my god, there's so many.
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Uh-oh. Ouch. No. What the heck is going on? There's so many. It's level 93, I just realized. Why so super leveled?
Magilou's here to help.
Eat it!
Sanitize.
Guys like beguile!
How very unlikely.
Too slow!
Well, this time it's not spawning
Dark
things, so.
despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Winds chill them to the bone! Frigid photon!
It's trying to revive me, or my sacrifice will not be in vain.
Going back to bed.
Never mind. Ouch. Okay. What difficulty am I on? Okay. Let's tone that down. Let's go into intense. Okay, 80.
Their hopes on you, Magilou. Don't worry, Magilou's here to help. It's gonna get you hard. Eat it, block. It's gonna get you.
No.
Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal!
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder!
There's Ace! The light of virtue! The dark of vice! Join in chaos! Oh, chaos boom!
Let's go! You're wide open! Eat it!
Ready to feel the fire? Let's go!
Eat it! Pressure! Blades of wind, slice them! Blast them!
I'm waiting to increase, spawn things. No. Now it spawned a lot. Now that's what I like to talk about. Hey, keep spawning more. Even better. Let me just get this for I keep giving more. No, 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 no. Oh, Tetranator.
Rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel! Here it comes! Spiral!
Oh, you're not gonna spawn anymore?
Let's go! Eat it!
Damn! Keep giving me more! Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Ah, it does so much damage. Let me just do this real quick. Yeah, just give me more. I'm just gonna keep on using it. Sadly, I do not have any. Ouch. Ouch. No, I'm doing so well. You can't do this to me. Okay, a little bit too much. My guy, you just pulled up the biggest combo. Alright, this is not normal. This is not normal. Oh my god, he even sniped me. Alright, yeah, we're gonna play this? We're definitely gonna play this. We're definitely gonna play this. Come on, come on. There we go. We're still going. Uh-oh, behind me. Oh, no. Alright, I'm taking this up. Oh my god, I'm not sure how I'm doing this. Uh-oh. I'm gonna help out. With that, to be honest, I'm not sure how the hell I came out of the fight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is bad. Uh-oh. No. I'm not dying here. I refuse. I refuse. I made it this far to the fight. What's going on? Okay, Velvet, it's your turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My god, I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, no, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. The detonator is so OP.
Okay.
My god. Okay. Provides the ability to trigger random skill with... Okay. My god.
Thank you for saving me.
We heard you stood up to Volta and ran away. Is that right?
No, it's not like that.
Say no more. I used to have a real pain of a teacher, too. I know what it's like. Teachers aren't good for much other than running their mouths and bossing people around. They just try to pick out your flaws. They don't even see how hard their students work for them.
Yeah. Volta wouldn't even listen to me when I tried explaining why I wanted to come here. He's always like that. All he cares about is dancing. He won't talk about anything else. It's just that sometimes there are other things I want to talk about.
Huh, I hear you on that. Surely you can see you don't need to work yourself to death just to please that mean old man. If you need somewhere to go, we always have room in Magilou's Menagerie.
I don't know. I don't think I'm cut out for it.
Lulu, are you all right?
Sir? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Don't you know this place is dangerous?
I heard there might be an herb here that could make your injuries stop hurting so much.
You came here for me? What were you thinking? You think it's just all right to throw your incredible talent down the drain like that?
Now just a minute.
Lulu, the only thing I care about anymore is seeing you become the greatest dancer in the world. I know it's selfish of me. I don't mind if you hate me for it. Just whatever you do, don't waste your talent. Lulu, your dancing brings so much joy to people, and it's during a time when there isn't a lot of joy to go around.
Volta.
No! Horrible, terrible, contrived! What kind of shoddy performance is this? You're a disgrace to Magilou's Menagerie! You're an eyesore! Get out of my sight!
Huh? What's with you?
I'm saying this isn't the place to be doing any of this! Magic again!
Wow.
So pretty.
Fear the might of Magilou, the greatest witch in 100 years! A third-rate dancer like you can't even hope to compete with the likes of me. Stand in awe, student and teacher alike!
As if we would. I might not be able to compete at your level right now, but just you wait. One day my dancing will beat you. Me and my teacher's dancing won't lose, even if it's to your magic.
Lulu.
Oh, really? Then it sounds like you and your teacher have lots of work ahead of you. But whenever you want to challenge Magilou's Menagerie, we'll be ready.
Meanwhile, the rest of the group.
Thank you, Magilou.
Huh? For what?
I mean, for spurring Magilou on. Color me surprised.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that.
Who can say? It's anybody's guess what Magilou and Volta do from here on out.
Very true. She could be crushed under the weight of his expectations. She could simply reach her limit and lose hope. Neither teacher or student could abandon the other. And say she one day meets his standards of perfection. Who knows whether it would even make her happy?
Magilou, are you sure you aren't talking about...
I'll say this much. It's human nature to end up wanting to stay with someone. If that person is someone who needs you.
Humans are weak like that.
But that's what also makes them human.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at me. I don't even have a punchline for this one.
Yeah, are you sure you're not running a fever?
It's all right. It's a nice change of pace.
Yes, but only on occasion.
Miss Magilou, what's gonna happen to all that material I practiced for her act?
Nothing, obviously.
Poor Bienfu. Oh.
There's your punchline.
Prove that Magilou's Menagerie performed perfectly. Magilou's magnificent menagerie. Well, while we're here, do we want to explore here? I mean, I'm interested. What's over here? And no outfit. Curious. I wonder. Alright, expedition. So yeah, this is the reason why I like Magilou's playstyle even more. Okay, don't mind me, I'm just passing by. Just checking.
Woo, that's a big
No escape! Too slow!
We're leaving. We're leaving. Thank you. Man, this place is ginormous. Gotta say. I wonder what lies in here. Skateboard powers. There you go. Actually, now that I think about it. There we go. Topaz, aquamarine. Alright. Not sure if anybody else was ready to change anything. Anyways. Let's continue on. Let's see what we find. Seems we can still go there, so we most likely go south. Gosh. Yeah, but we're leaving. There you go. Okay, so it looks like we can't go through here. I guess this is a way to come back. Interesting. So with that in mind, we just go on ahead, I guess. Or not. Okay, let's go return to Aldina Plains. I'm gonna just go back in. Now I'm intrigued. And with that in mind, let's go check on this side. Never mind. I'm feeling that we have to choose a path. And I feel that this is going to connect to a certain side quest that we have to do in the future, that I will have to go and traverse this tunnel again. And I'm just here doing it just because. There you go. They seem to be very quick.
You will need to be extremely wary.
I'll fight this one time.
Whoa, what in the world?
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I can't die here.
Aha, no. Nope, wrong one. Oh, there was. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. No, not now. Not now. I must revive Velvet. Revive.
I wish I had power like that.
Alright. That was a tough fight. No worries. I got through it. Though I need some more life bottles when I can. Turn to the right. You go up this and go down. So right now we are in a point of no return. Or should we use the bottle if we do need to escape? Okay. Quick save. Alright, what's over here? Okay, that's where we need to go. I want to know what's here, though. Chest. Wow, that's a lot. Well, the more the merrier. I am gonna be needing it to upgrade my equipment so I can get better stuff. Because after all, I definitely need a lot of gold and a lot of materials if I'm just gonna be upgrading my shit. So, oh, for God's
Are we
sake.
ready for this?
No, we're not. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Tactical retreat. I'm not sure what we're talking about. We're just quick saving. Of course, it's. I tend to forget, and the times I've forgotten, I do the whole thing again. Okay, so I don't think we need to go through here. Because we're gonna have to go around again. So we go through here, which doesn't lead. It leads to somewhere we haven't been. So. So we might as well go straight here. What's over here? But there seems to be something. I swear, I feel we're gonna have to come back here for a future quest that I still haven't unlocked yet. Though I am not gonna bitch about the cat spirits, though. The more the merrier. Some of those ore fragments. Don't need those. Should I just sell those bottles now that I have a key item that I can just use it infinitely? Should I just do that? Because I'm stacking those bottles up, but I'm not really specifically using them. Anything interesting in here, though? A lot of cat spirits, though. And a chest. At least we know there's a chest there. Let's see. I'm feeling there's a boss here. Well, not a boss area, but more of a potential future side quest that I have to go through here. And I'm just skipping ahead. It's like, let me explore this place because I can. Oh my god, I'm sneezing. I gotta say, there's a lot of cat spirits. And all these zombies. Alright. Alright, let's see what's over here. Oh, I do not. Well, whatever. At least it was worth coming here. Though, like I said, I do feel that this place it's gonna be gonna be for a side quest. But I won't say no for a chest. All right, so I guess that's basically everything here. At least this place is explored, so when I do need to come here, at least I know where I need to go. I still return, and can I go up north? I can't understand why I can't go back to Titania. My god. Alright, so there's actually one thing that I would like to go. I hope I can go to Half Forest. Because last time I did not cover up the fact of I did forget that I needed to do the Code Red Demon boss in this episode, which I think that's the last thing we're gonna be doing. So we might as well do that. And that's basically the things that we left to do is actually meet the cats in Taliesin, collect that blue Nordal, and then the rest of them are just beating some side quest bosses. That by doing them, they give us a little more rewards. So can't wait. Okay, why is this here? I can just teleport the other side. Alright. Skipping through some enemies. I still need to focus on trying to get that dire foe when I can. The last dire foe. I just kind of be like sidetracked by doing some other stuff that it didn't, you know, kind of prioritize and trying to find that dire foe. But where is it? Or we could just skip ahead. Skipping. I cannot skip. I need the blueberry. Let's see. It's the left side. So, I think it was blocked off by a certain berry. Or not. Okay. I do need to traverse with the red berry. I do remember that. Which is pretty much simple. Because I could just go up here. Pick up the red berry. If I can. Yes, eat it. Eat that red fruit. So we go up here. A lot of parkour here. There's so much I can do with my skateboard. My biggest enemies. My biggest nemesis. Is altitude. So this is the co-red demon, but to be frankly honest, it's like another Kamwana. So I might as well.
We will need to be extremely wary.
I'm just gonna wait. I think it does do arts. Yep. Alright, what are you weak to?
Ready to feel the burn?
Ouch. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I am going to force you to do this, and I'm going to steal it from you. There we go. Boom. You have that attack. Ain't that bullshit? No. I refuse. I didn't steal it in time. Velvet. We're just giving it to them. Fuck you there.
Ready to feel the burn? Fire mine! Ready to feel the burn? Fire mine! Illuminate us! Ready to feel the burn? Fire mine!
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Too slow!
It's not that bad. Where is it?
Ready to feel the burn? Fire mine! Ready to feel the burn? Fire mine!
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Light of light! Illuminate us!
Ouch. Ouch. Well, I think we're gonna use the only thing worth doing.
Ready to feel the burn?
Nope.
Ready to feel the burn? Fire mine!
No, 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 no. I can't dodge. I forgot.
Ready to feel the burn? Fire mine! Oh, wouldn't like Berseria me?
Oh.
I refuse to fall here.
Hero's been tight. Maybe with that, we can do some more healing on a higher level. Because the whole healing aspect, it reduces right at this point. So maybe I could just switch back to Chaos for just a bit. And we quick saving just in case. So B.
Always be on guard. Ready to feel the burn?
Oh wow. Can you just calm down? I just like that combo. Oh, what's this? Such a shame. You're so generous. Could you please stop? Combo.
I refuse to fall here.
Well, I guess we can just get out of here. We're done what we needed there, so we could just go. That's the wrong place. We just leave. Where do we head now? Where would this be? Oh, let's go with that. For that reason, we go to Aria Village. I think we can go straight there. That would be West Entrance. And we obviously here we save. Yeah, we save. So supposedly here is a blue Norman doll. That's what we need for our dear Eisen. So I think we could just manage to do that. So apart from that, let's speak with the locals here, because it seems this place is lively again. It's an old ship, but it looks like seaworthy. It's better than seaworthy. Look at the solid construction. For such a small village, it sure has some fine craftsmen. My hat's off to anyone gutsy enough to try restoring a village in times like these. I'll do what I can to lend a hand. Retirement is boring. I'll help out too. If you need anything, let me know. Oh, there it is.
At last, the Nordal set is complete. Hooray! Go us!
Turtles! Turtles! Just in time for the winter circles. Your detective skills truly put mine to shame.
It wouldn't have taken so much time and effort if you'd been willing to help us look. But you'll make it up to us with a suitable discount next time we trade.
Can't you give me a break?
Never mind. Do you have anything for us?
I do mind that. But yeah, here's another letter for Eisen.
Another one? I will keep this missive short as my patience with you has expired. Come to the prison island and face your judgment. I will not blame you if you run, but I will consider you a heartless coward of a brother.
Oh, this sounds like a challenge to a fight. Now we're talking my language. Let's get going.
Whoever this is, they're just trying to get under your skin. Why not let it go and move on?
This is the third letter, not counting any that might not have reached us. I say we should go nip this in the bud.
Yeah, I think so too. If we just keep ignoring it, something might happen to Eisen's sister.
Exactly. I can't allow that. I want to head to Titania and settle things.
Yay! I definitely needed that. Because I needed to go to Titania to get to that one Code Red demon. But I'm glad the game's like, no, you can actually go there. Just there was a side quest that you had to do first in order to go there. So, okay. There's one thing that worries me. I heard there's an extremely dangerous demon known as the boss troll around here. Then you'll have to find something new to worry about. According to reports, that beast has already been slain. Really? In that case, perhaps I don't need to be scared about living here after all. Yeah, I wonder who took care of that. I wonder who did the job. Dad, do you really plan on living here all alone? Don't make me say it again. My brother, your uncle, built this village. I will just stay here and admire his work. As you will. But if things get too hard, hurry back to your soul, alright? You're my dad. I want to admire your work too. I will. Thank you for indulging an old man's whims. Chico Island. Are we done? I always end up having just one item. Okay, never mind. Look at two. I keep my mouth shut then. Maybe someone's swimwear, maybe? That's what I think. That's what we've been getting so far. So I wouldn't mind to see who other swimwear they will be giving us. All right, let's see. Alright, these two. Thanks for coming all this way with me. I know it goes against reason, but I want to help out the young folks that are restoring this place. That does go against Abby reason. But still, I reckon that without that kind of enthusiasm, humanity would have no future. I'm glad you feel the way. Well, as long as the Abbey refuses to send relief, this place is sitting on the brink. Just as a friendly warning. Well, at least some soldier has some decency. Like, seriously, dude.
So this is where you grew up, Mom? Not a lot to do it, is there? There isn't, and that's why I moved to Yusol as soon as I was old enough. But somehow I started to miss it. You didn't have to come along too, you know. No, I want to stay with you, Mom. It's quiet, but it's got a pleasant atmosphere.
Now this place is haunted, and a lot of people don't know. Alright. You have to be a ward, eh? That person was special to someone too, remember? I think he was talking about the tree. Finally, I can get against her. So we're gonna fight off against Aizen's sister now?
We'll have to start up an inn for the guards and peddlers coming into the village. The sea is so beautiful here. Hopefully, before long, lots of people will come here to enjoy it. It'll happen. Maybe not today, but it'll happen.
I think it's time to examine the original forms of the traditions surrounding the elemental Empyreans. There is something more to it than a symbolic faith in fire, water, wind, and earth. There are secrets hidden in there that can show us how the world comes together. Oh wait, what? They're not speaking. We were studying the Empyrean religions in the capital when we heard the Aminoch faith.
Sadly, the ceremonies and rituals of the Aminoch faith were lost with its priestesses. We're trying to recover them.
That
A
was
number
weird.
of people moved to Isolt from the village. We're going to try to interview them and record what they know.
This place used to be an inn. Will you reopen it?
Am I missing this guy's dialogue? Yes, people still come here to pay their respects to
I
these.
studied Southgand history.
Well, that's
and am
weird.
especially interested in the history of local cuisine before Midgand took over. Since some ingredients can only be found here, I thought I could help out with the inn while practicing the traditional recipes.
What sort of dishes will you make?
Tropical moussaka, southern-style mango fried rice, papaya sukiyaki, some other stuff too.
I can't imagine what those would taste like.
Me neither. That's why I've got to use local ingredients to further my research. I don't know how long it'll take, but one day I hope to perfect these recipes and serve them at this very inn.
My dream is to preserve the traditions, rites, and foods of the village for future generations. I'm not sure if he's actually speaking.
I wish you luck.
Like, to be honest, I hardly hear from the right side of my headphones for some reason. I think just the PC, my PC. I have to look into that. But I don't hear this guy's voice lines. It's a dangerous world, but it's not going to end, and neither will humanity over its traditions.
I pray to Aminoch each day here. It makes me feel as though the Imperium is near. I know it's just my imagination, but it still makes me feel safer.
Alright. So, I think there's one dialogue here we need to listen to.
I moved here from Isolt. I couldn't just abandon Aminoch's temple. But the Abbey and Inominat are important to me too. It's not like I'm rebelling against them. I just think that these traditions and beliefs are part of our island's heritage. We have to honor them.
I think that's wonderful. But aren't you worried about the demons?
I asked the exorcists in Isolt for help. They said they couldn't station anyone here immediately, but they would send frequent patrols.
That's pretty tolerant, coming from the people who banned Aminoch worship in the first place.
Those who served under Lady Teresa have a strong sense of justice. They'll protect everyone, regardless of belief. No one has heard from Lady Teresa for some time now, but her people are trying to carry on her ideals.
Huh.
There's a fearsome demon known as the Lord of Calamity performing all manner of wicked deeds. Stay safe in your travels.
It's funny. Because I'm the Lord of Calamity and they don't know it. So I think I'm going to end the episode right here. I think this is a good place to end it off. And I think we did a pretty good, decent job of what we've been doing. And yeah. So next episode, we're definitely going to be covering up Aizen's side quest and going to Titania, which we can finally go there, which obviously can't go directly there, but most likely need to go to... can we have just gone to Renede or whatever? Maybe just Port Candix. Maybe I'll search for the code red demon here. Not code red demon, the dark foe. But anyways, next episode we're definitely going to be covering up, and maybe we can actually finally see Aizen's sister and learn a little bit more about her side. And then from there, most likely we can definitely cover up, because I'm pretty sure that's like the last bit, you know, of Aizen's quest. So most likely, not only just that, but most likely we're just gonna go like maybe to Taliesin for the cat to see what they have to say, and maybe head some of these few places to defeat some certain enemies that we definitely do need to get rid of them. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace out.